Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Good evening, all. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes. Can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Thank you. So full stack data science and artificial intelligence with advanced AI, agentic AI and generative AI. Fine. So yesterday I was just briefing you about yesterday we had an introductory session. Just I'll take 5 minutes what we discussed in the last class. Yes. 1 second. Thank you. Yeah. I was saying like two of the most exciting and powerful fields leading this change, right? Data science and artificial intelligence, AI, right? They're helping people in solving the various problems, taking smart decisions, right? So everything deals with the data. I said everything deals with the data here. Data has got experience using data only, just using data has got experience, and data has got future reference, right? So everything we deal with the data. So here using this data we perform, using this data or using this data science we perform data analysis, predictions, data classifications, data clustering, data recommendations, right. So data science is all about combining maths, statistics, programming, advanced analytics, AI, ML for extracting the insights hidden within the organization's data. In a very short version, right? Data science is the art of turning data into actions, turning data into actions. So it is focusing more on the value, but not on the volume. Not it's focusing on the value, but not on the volume. So data science, it is evolving at a very rapid speed, right? Yes. So it helps each and every person, individuals, business, and governments, right, in taking various decisions. It's all about studying of data, how we collect, organize, and understand the information. The most of these companies they use this data science today. If you see in the businesses, this data science is mostly preferred. So to find the outcomes and what the customers are interested and what are the even in this medical field and even in the climate change, in you might be having a lot of raw data in your websites. uh, you will be having a lot of raw data available. That raw data you are just um, extracting the insights from it. So it helps people, data science helping people in making better decisions, right? Faster decision, right? And even if we talk about AI, right? So the machines are designed in such a way that they just think and learn like humans. Yes, AI can help in educating, in creating smart learning tools, right? So I said data science and AI are shaping the future. We will see a lot of applications developing with these things. So it has been emerged, data science has been emerged from statistics and data mining, from data statistics and data mining. So it is all about, data science is all about using tools, using techniques, using creativity, right? So processing the raw data and solving the business problems and kind of providing some kind of predictions about the future trends and future requirements, right? So data science, it just keeps on helping this companies in answering many queries or solutions or the problems, how to improve the services, what will be the upcoming trends in the sales, and what that customers are expecting, and how much stock required for a particular events, like. And in business decision making, they collect a lot amount of data from the sales, customers feedbacks, and market trends. They help in analyzing the data in making smarter business decisions. I was talking about an example, right, where example of this business decision making, you can see like Amazon, how using data science in recommending the products to the users based on their browsing and purchase history. Today if you see, if you are browsing for a particular product. Tomorrow you are getting recommendations about the product based on your browsing and purchasing history. And healthcare, even in the healthcare and the medicines, right? So in diagnosing or in predicting the diseases in the earlier stages and improving the patient's outcomes, right? It helps in predictive analytics, detecting that early signs, like example like cancers, diabetes, right? In this medical field, in finance and banking, right? Even checking for any fraud detections, managing risk, in helping in loans, credit card companies, right? Even in investment firms, predictive models for forecasting the stock trends and optimizing these portfolios, right? And even the media and entertainment, right? So I was talking, I was giving example in the last class, right? Netflix, Spotify, YouTube, all this, they're using some kind of recommendation algorithms to suggest the movies or the shows or the songs based on the user preference or the user data. Based on the user data, the recommendations are provided. Weather forecasting and climate research, predicting based on the weather patterns, analyzing the climate, and even government and public policy. It is helping in improving the public services, securities, and infrastructure kind of plannings, and smart cities initiatives and sensors, and having cameras to magnify the traffic, and the wastes and the energies, right? And also in e-commerce department, right? Like a Flipkart, eBay, all this, they use customer data. They mostly use customer data for this marketing and pricing strategies. For if pricing strategies means whether to increase or decrease the price, all this Flipkart and all this, they use this marketing strategies in increasing and decreasing the prices to attract the customers. So that's simply I was saying, like if data is like oil, data science is like refined oil, right? You're extracting the insights from this raw data, right? Yes. So I said it's now the data science has become the backbone for this modern industries, right? Improving all these business operations in healthcare, in smart, and in turning the raw data into insights, actionable insights, and also like decision making, right? Yes. Artificial intelligence, developing systems that can perform tasks that require human intelligence, such as learning, problem solving, and decision making. I was talking about generative AI, right? Generative AI is a subset of AI. It's a subset of AI, creates new content like text, images, a new content like images, code, music, etc. by learning patterns from this data. Agentic AI focuses on making decisions and executing the actions. The simple way, generative AI is about creation, agentic AI is about actions and decision making. So I said we'll be discussing in brief about this generative AI, agentic AI. Yes. So if I talk like we have got many techniques, right? Many techniques. So I was talking about classification, regression techniques, recommendation techniques, clustering techniques. So many techniques, blend of techniques, right? Here, the main technique what we see here is in this data science environment, right? ML, machine learning, right? ML. If I talk about data science, ML, machine learning. So I was discussing about, I just given overview about data science, AI, generative AI, agentic AI, just an overview on this ML machine learning, right? So just in a simple way, I'll define it in a simple, understandable form, right? Defining this. I can say it is an approach. It is an approach where we provide some data patterns, where we provide some data patterns to an application or a system. Based on the data patterns, right? Based on the data patterns provided, the application or the system, can predict the things in the automated fashion. automated fashion. Okay, I want the sessions to be interactive. Keep responding right whenever I ask queries. So it is an approach where we provide some data patterns to an application or a system. Based on the data patterns provided, the application or the system can predict the things in the automated fashion. Generally, what kind of patterns? Generally, we provide historical patterns. We provide historical patterns. Observe these examples, right? So I'll just provide some examples. For example, taking two variables, just observe this behavior of these variables and try to respond, x is one variable, y is another variable. X and y are two variables. Just observe this behavior of these variables. If x value is 10, y is 10. If x is 20, 2 is 20. When x value is 3, it is 30. For 4, it's 40. For 5, it's 50. So in this way, the x and y values are provided. It's a simple example. This data is provided. This data is provided, right? Yes. To the application. It is provided to the application and it needs to be predicted. It needs to be predicted. For example, if x value is 27, if x is 27, what is y? Respond everyone. Just what is y here? If x is 27, what is y here?
270.
270, right? Based upon the data provided, you are able to predict. If the data is not provided, if I say just x equal to 27, what is y? Doesn't make any sense, right? So here the model performs analysis. It performs analysis and evaluates the relationship. Evaluates the relationship between x and y. It evaluates the relationship between x and y. What is the relation between x and y? Yes. What is the relation between x and y? X and y relation is what? Can I say y is 10 times x? Everyone respond. Can I say y is 10 times x?
Yes, sir.
If x value is 1, what is y? Y equal to 10 into 1. That is 10. If it is x value is 2, 10 into 2. That is 20. If it is 3, 10 into 3. That is 30. 10 into 3, that is 30. 10 into 4 is 40. Finally, and so on, right? So on. If it is 10 into, what is that value? 27. It is 270. That's fine. Hence y value is 270. That's fine. Check with one more example, right? This time some complex prediction. Example 2. Check with this, everyone. X value is 1. Y is 10. That's fine. X is 2. Y is 14. X value is 3. Now try to say by this, you should have understood the pattern. If x value is 4, what is y? If x value is 5, what is y? 26. This is fine. If x is 500, then what is y? If x value is 500, what is y? What is the relation between x and y first? First, what is the relation between x and y? Okay, you got the pattern 1, 10, 2, 14, 3, 18, 4, 22, 5, 26, 6, 30, 7, 34, 8, 38, 9, 42. You got the pattern here. If x value is 500, then try to say what is y? What is the relationship between x and y? The model performs analysis and evaluates. Can I say y equal to 4x? Is it valid? If x equal to 1, is it valid? Y is 4 times x. Respond.
No, sir.
Y equal to 4 into 1, that is 4 only you are getting. But what you need to get? You need to get a 10 actually, but you are getting 4 only. If x value 1, y has to be 10. How much I need to add to this to make it a 10? How much I need to add? So can I say 6? So every time if I'm adding x value is 2, check it. Every time if I'm adding y equal to 4 into 2 plus every time add 6. 4 into 2, 8 plus 6, that equal to 14 you got. So check with all the inputs, check with all that values. Is it giving y equal to 4 into 3, 12 plus 6. Are you getting 18, right? 18. Same way you are getting, right? Same way in this way. So what is the pattern? X equal to 4x plus 6. This is the relation. If x value is 500, y value is y equal to 4 into 500 plus 6, that equal to 2006. This is the value. So identifying the patterns and just predicting it based on that. How you got this? Based on the historical data, already available data. Based on the data patterns, we are able to predict these things, right? Yes. Providing some data patterns, based on the data patterns provided, you are trying to predict the things, right? 4x plus 6. Example 3. Two variables. Two variables. I got like temperature and sales. I got two variables, temperature and sales. Temperature 27. Sales, for example, 32K. Temperature 29. So this thing that the sales of some cool drinks. Think that it is summer. As the temperature increasing, sales also increasing. Just check with this 29. So the sales like 32,000. 31. 34K. 33. 36K. 35. 38K. 37. 40K. In this way, these are the sales. For the temperature increasing, sales also increasing. So this data you provide to an application and making it to predict. If, for example, if temperature equal to 28, sales equal to. So based on this, you can just based on this data, right? It might be around. Okay, make it 30. If temperature is 28, around like 32 or 30 or 32K, right? Yes, 32K approximately. So here based on the historical data, right? The model is going to get trained. The model is going to get trained. So for example, it's also for problem solving, right? So observe a problem. For example, Titanic. Okay, assume total passengers 1,000. Out of this total 1,000, total dead 800. Total survived 100. Out of 1,000, 800 dead, total survived 100. Unknown status. Unknown status 100 people. They are not known, unknown what happened to them, right? Right. Predict what happened. Predict what happened to this 100. Predict what happened to this 100, right? Yes. So generally, the people who are dead 800. So I'll just collect the common features, commonalities, right? We'll have some common features. But all the common features, everything, I'll just group it. I'm saying this as X features. Say them as X features. And the people who are survived 100, they'll have some common features. They'll have some common features. I'm just grouping all those features as Y features. Y features. There might be multiple features, their age, their fare, everything, right? Using this X and Y features. X and Y. Train the model. Model will predict. No, model will predict unknown status. Now model will predict on the unknown status. Unknown how many? 100. Unknown 100. Out of this, 90 people have got X features. 90 people have got X features. 10 people have got Y features. Out of this 100, 90 have got X features, 10 have got Y features. What is your observation? People means what? X features, people with X features, right? They are dead. People with Y features, the history is saying, the data is saying that previous data is saying that people with X features, people with Y features are survived. You can say these people, you can give a label, these people are survived. And these 90 people who have got X features, giving a label, dead. So just everything based on the data provided, you are just going to perform this analysis. Observe this. One more example, one last example. For example, bank provided loans to 1,000 customers. 1,000 customers. Bank provided loans to 1,000 customers, out of which 600. 600 paying loans regularly, out of which, out of this 1000, 600 paying the loans regularly, and just these people have got some extra features. These have got some extra features. Means 400 not paying the loans. See, these are, we call them as defaulters. So why? They've got Y features. See, X features, Y features might be multiple features we are extracting from it. Their age, their salaries. Okay, they might be having they have got jobs with huge salaries. This Y features people that doesn't have any jobs, even if they have jobs with very less salaries. In this way, you are grouping all those features and applying the same thing on the new customers, right? For example, 100 new customers approached for a loan. 100 new customers approached for a loan. What is the prediction? What is the prediction? Out of 100, 30 has got X features. 30 has got what? X features. 30 has got X features and 70 has got Y features. 70 has got Y features. Means what is your observation, right? 30 people have got X features means people with the X features, they are paying the loans regularly. You can approve the loan for this. Approve the loan. And the people with Y features, there are nearly 70 people with Y features means the people with Y features cannot pay the loans. As the history is saying, previous data is saying, right? Reject the loans for this. Reject the loans. Right? Fine. Machine learning. It is an approach. It is an approach to train models. It is an approach to train the models. Before training, model doesn't have any knowledge. Before training, model doesn't have any knowledge. After training, we say like model fit. Model fit. Model acquires. Model acquires knowledge from the data. Here what the model learns. Here what the model learns. It learns the patterns. It learns the patterns from the data and performs prediction and performs prediction or classification. Once model fit is produced, once model fit is produced, that has to be tested. Once model fit has produced, that has to be tested. Once model fit deployed into the application, the application a smart application. Once model fit deployed into the application will become a smart application. Difference between normal application, right, and a smart application. Difference between a normal application and a smart application. Normal application. Observe this normal application. Instruction based. Normal application, instruction based. Smart application. Intelligence based. So normal application, just whatever the instruction, that based instruction based. Smart application, intelligence based. So here, train the model, model fit, later accuracy testing, then deployment. Model fit, accuracy testing, and deployment. Here we train a model. Train model fit, accuracy testing, deployment, right? Here we train a model, using the data. The model acquires knowledge, called as model fit. And we perform testing. Here we train a model using data. The model acquires knowledge, called as model fit, and we perform testing for accuracy measurement. And later we deploy into the application. Right? Yes. Here two things. Overfit, underfit. You need to understand what do you mean by overfit, underfit in a simple way. A labor example. For example, a birthday function. You expected 500. Yes. Try to understand based on this. You expected 500, but only 400 attended. This is what we call overfit. Your expectation was over. More, but less have attended. Underfit means you just expected only 300. But how many? But 500 attended. Your expectation was less, but you got more. Okay, fine. In this way. So just this is about just machine learning, right? Just an overview on this. So you provide some data patterns. Based on the data patterns provided, you are making it to predict in the automated fashion. Some examples based on this, right? Yes. So yes. So I was just briefing you about this course overview in the last class, right? 1 second. Just a second. So starting with the Python introduction, right? And data analysis using NumPy and Pandas, data visualizations using Matplotlib, statistics for data science. So yeah, statistics, understanding the data variability and testing the hypothesis, summarizing the complex data sets, machine learning techniques. Yes, different machine learning techniques and their implementations, and also deep learning techniques in brief, like artificial neural networks, convolution neural networks, right? Yes. Natural language processing, time series analysis, MLOps, machine learning operations, set of practices that combines machine learning and operational DevOps, right? And big data PySpark, you'll also be getting knowledge on this big data PySpark, NLP and text mining, natural language processing, TensorFlow. So it is a TensorFlow, it's a open source, right, software library for machine learning and deep learning, right? So this TensorFlow, right? Yes. So it is going to provide a set of tools, APIs, libraries to help these developers build, train, deploy the machine learning models efficiently across various platforms. Boltzmann machine and autoencoder type of neural network, right? And autoencoder also, GAN, generative adversarial network, RNN and GRU. So in brief about this all belongs to this deep learning techniques in brief to make you understand much better of this AI, right? Artificial intelligence, LSTM, right? Long short-term memory, right? Specialized type of recurrent neural network. OpenCV, open source computer vision library. Generative AI, right? So generative AI creates new content like text or images by learning the patterns from the data. Prompt engineering, right? So designing, optimizing prompts for this AI models, especially LLMs, right? To accurately getting the desired outputs. LLM APIs, right? Like OpenAI, Gemini, Mistral API, right? So RAG systems, retrieval augmented generation systems, AI framework enhancing the LLMs, right, by combining them with the external IRS information retrieval systems, vector databases and embeddings, storing some kind of unstructured data such as this text, images, or audio as a high dimensional numerical representations, that what we call like vector data, vector embeddings, right? Yes. LLM ops, large language model operations, specialized set of practices and tools designed to manage the life cycle of LLMs. Agentic AI in making the decisions and taking autonomous decisions, right? Which is having a specific goal, right? Yes. 1 second. You can just go through that course content. You will get a more idea about this. So starting with data science introduction, why data scientists are in demand, what is data science, growing need for data science skills, data acquisition, types of data, the data quantity, data quality, data transformations, right? And starting with Python for data science. So the Python fundamentals, NumPy for data analysis, Pandas, Matplotlib for data visualization, statistical methods for data science, machine learning, various machine ML techniques, time series analysis and forecasting, MLOps fundamentals, big data, PySpark, NLP and text mining, and this deep learning techniques, TensorFlow, convolution neural network, CNN, Boltzmann machine and autoencoder, GAN, emotion and gender detections, introduction to RNN and GRU, LSTM, OpenCV. And from module number 20 to 40, we'll be discussing on generative AI and agentic AI, the advanced AI concepts, and prompt engineering, advanced prompting techniques, working with LLM APIs, building LLM apps with long chain, developing RAG systems, vector databases and embeddings, building end-to-end Gen AI applications, types of Gen AI applications, design patterns, the stateless and stateful agents, evaluating Gen AI applications, enterprise use cases, multi-model LLMs, LLM ops, and from 31, module number 31 to 40, we discuss about agentic AI, working with long chain, building AI agents, implementing agentic RAG, developing AI agents with free data, multi-agent systems with long graph, advanced agent development with AutoGen, AI agent observability, and building AI agents with no low code tools, right? So in brief, in depth, we'll be discussing about this, right? So as I said, the offerings from my side, you'll be getting each and every live session video of each and every session. Even if you miss any session, you'll be getting the recording of each of this, right? Soft copy of the class notes. A clear notes will be provided. You can easily understand, right? Clear organized notes and assignments and tasks to work so that you will get some command on this. A WhatsApp group will be created by me for having interaction with the students. You can directly interact with me. If you have got any errors, you can take the snap and post in the WhatsApp. And interview questions, around 200 interview questions. Live interactive and hands-on sessions where you can do the task along with me parallelly. And also apart from this, these are the offerings from my side, and the offerings from DURGASOFT. They are also providing like Python videos. If you want to have more command, I'll be discussing Python in this, but still if you want to more on this, if you want to go through the Python videos, MySQL database videos, and Linux, Unix videos, right? Yes. Fine. So I'm making clear about the timing of this batch. First 1 week, it will be at starting at 10 p.m. But later, after 1 week, it will be at 9 p.m., right? First 1 week, it will be at 10 p.m. Later, after that, it will be going to be starting at 9 p.m. up to the end of the
And sir,
course. That's
classes from Monday to Friday, right?
Monday to Friday. Sometimes on Saturdays I'll be pre-intimating about it. Classes will be from Monday to Friday only. Saturdays sometimes I'll be taking whenever I'm free. Right? So as the syllabus is huge, I'll be taking some extra sessions sometimes on Saturdays, not all the Saturdays, right? Fine. And second. And you can see a big message is given by this online team. You can see in the Zoom chat. The course content details, and tomorrow the link is going to be changed. You are supposed to get from tomorrow. We'll be starting with the things. So yesterday and today we had some introductory sessions related to this. Tomorrow there will be a change in the links. So get enrolled for getting the link. Tomorrow a WhatsApp group will be created. You will be added to the WhatsApp. From tomorrow onwards, daily the videos will be getting to your Google Drive. Notes you'll be getting on the daily basis. All right. So you can see the contact details of the online team, some 4 contact details. You can just copy that. So tomorrow by evening 5 o'clock, means evening 5 or 6, you'll be getting the link, right? Just 4 hours before that session starts. You can check with that. And so generally, okay, people, they get enrolled, but here they have given a note. If you observe that online team, they have given a small note here. So whenever you get enrolled for the course, don't forget to share the screenshot of your payment to that mail ID that is provided. DurgaSoft online training at gmail.com. Then only they are forwarding that link to that. So don't forget to share the screenshot of your payment to that mail ID given. You'll be getting that. Okay. So yes. So the payment details also provided. The account details are provided. You can check with that. Any other queries you got, anyone, right? So everything in brief, in depth, it's a 5 months course, 2 months for data science, 3 months explicitly we are spending for AI, generative AI and agentic AI. In brief, everything point to point we'll be discussing, right? The prerequisites, everything will be discussed, right? Python, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, PySpark, what all the statistics, everything, what are the prerequisites required, everything will be discussed. And even wherever required, right, before we go with that practical part, what all the things required, everything I'll be explaining it. All the sessions will be interactive sessions. You'll be kept in unmuted status. You can keep responding during the sessions, right?
Sir, one doubt, sir. Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, actually, LLMs are like we need to pay some amount, right, sir? So in this five months course, we will use for. Free
I,
LLMs.
I will guide you that how we can do those things. Everything I'll be guiding you. People from people with zero knowledge or whatever it is, everyone, right? I'll be guiding you with the ground level to the advanced level, right? Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. So just I was saying that the increased demand for data science, right? This is the right time for you people to just enter into this field. If you see next in 1 year, right, you can see the boom for this data science and AI. Total world is moving towards AI. And if you see, if you have, if you want like a strong career, if you want to have a strong career, right, and in the science, in the data science in AI, especially this, if you've got right skills and like what the market is expecting the market looks like, so definitely you can get through the job process. And in this course, right, many advanced topics you'll be learning, right, where you won't be seeing, even the person who is interviewing also doesn't know those concepts. Means the advanced concepts, especially in agentic AI and in generative AI, will be discussed, right? So you can showcase all those things in your resume, which will be that add some weightage to your resumes. Like around, if you see 12 million job openings, you are going to see in the next 1 year, right? By 2026, right? So the jobs increased by 40% for this data science and AI, right? So does data science, data science, this AI and data engineering are the most promising roles in the current industry, right? So high requirement for this, increased demand for this data science and AI engineers. Like even if you see this pay scales also, right, the highest salary packages for these people, and even they'll be expecting some technical skills from you. And if you see most of the companies, they're offering great salary packages for this and high paying jobs for this data scientist. Even if you got lot of career opportunities here, your uh, interview search will be broad. You might be having many job roles like data scientist, ML engineer, AI engineer, Gen AI engineer, and even if you have some, just if you add some other things, as I said, right, like Excel, Power BI, if you are adding, you can go also as a data analyst, right? Yes, with these things. So fine. So everything in brief, in depth, we'll be discussing in this course, right? Any other queries you got? So tomorrow there is a change in the link. So tomorrow same time at 10 o'clock, but with a different link, right? Yes. For the first 1 week, we'll be going at 10 p.m. Later it will be at 9 p.m. So for the first 20 days to 1 month, we'll be going with 1 hour. Later we'll be going with 1.5 hour, right? So as it's a syllabus is huge, just I'll be increasing the things, right? So 5 months duration for it. Okay. So
Sir, please could you allow to attend like 2 to 3 more demo classes until Friday? Is it possible?
so it's up to that. This is as said by this DurgaSoft, right? So tomorrow the link is changed. So those people who have enrolled will be getting it, right? So if you wish, right, you can ask the DurgaSoft. They'll be providing the videos of the previous batch, right? If you want to go through the videos, like 4 videos, like
Sure, sure, sure.
if you
And
want to
sir, the
check with.
codes and all he'll write in front of us, or it'll like pre-written code he'll just
So
compile or
every maximum, right? I'll be just showing you. I'll be typing and I'll be showing the things, right?
okay, okay. Thank you.
Why? Because it will be making live sessions, right? And that things might be people will be with low background also. Everyone should understand, right? Keeping all the students in point, the sessions will go, right?
And sir, we'll develop chatbot and all, right? Chatbot and
Yes, yes,
conversational AI.
yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So still, right? If anybody wants to, like, you can see, you can just request that Durgasoft, they'll be forwarding, right? If you want to check with 2 more sessions like that, they'll provide the videos of it. Okay, fine. So if I'm done with the queries, if there are no other queries, I'm signing off for now. Thank you all for your time. Thank you. Bye. Good night.